Good evening. I'm Ron Foreman with Imagine Performing Arts. Welcome to Imagine This. Now, our first performance will be from Adam Crabtree. And Adam Crabtree will play for about any crowd that's there. Tonight, he'll be doing his originals. And all his originals are singing about life.
She came and went like the rain in the spring. She stayed just one night, didn't tell me her name. We spent most of our night out on the dance floor. When the shout last call, she headed for the door. By the time I paid my tab, she was out of sight and I was out of mind. She left without a whisper, saying goodbye. That girl will always be a mystery. The way she spun around in the neon lights, it hypnotized me, living life without a care in the world. All she left behind was a memory. That girl will always be a mystery. I still think about her from time to time, wondering where she went when she crossed that county line. Did she go back home or to somewhere she's never been? And I keep hoping that I'll see her again. That girl will always be a mystery. The way she spun around in the neon lights, it hypnotized me, living life without a care in the world. All she left behind was her memory. That girl will always be a mystery. That girl will always be a mystery. When she spun around in the neon lights, it hypnotized me, living life without a care in the world. All she left behind was her memory. That girl will always be a mystery. Thank you. That's the first song that I released with my producer out of Nashville. So you can find that on all streaming services, Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music. Just search Adam Crabtree. You can also find it on my YouTube, all my social media at Adam Crabtree Music or AdamCrabtreeOfficial.com. And you can get hats like this. All right, so this next one is the second song that I released from my producer, and I just brand new music video that's out on my YouTube and Facebook page for this song. I wrote this one when all this mess started a couple of years ago, and I just got kind of tired of hearing no matter what news it was. I just said, well, I'm going to go fish. So this is what this song is about. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Wake up on Monday morning and turn the TV on. I flip through the channels, nothing but bad news all day long. So I pick up the phone, call into work, and tell them I won't be in today. Grab the tackle box and a couple of poles, and buddy, I'm on my way. I'm gonna sit on the bank and cast a line, kick back, relax, soak in the sunshine. Let the current carry my blues away. No cell phone, left it in the truck. The only thing on my mind is how many I might catch today. While everybody else wants to argue over life and politics, I think I'll just fish. Out here, there ain't no worries. You can slow down, not be in a hurry, and leave the real world behind. I left the bills and stress back at the door. It's just me and the water. What more could I ask for? I'm gonna sit on the bank and cast a line, kick back, relax, soak in the sunshine. Let the current carry my blues away. No cell phone, left it in the truck. The only thing on my mind is how many I might catch today. Everybody else wants to argue over life and politics, but I think I'll just fish. When life gets a little too insane, man, I've got the perfect thing. I'm gonna sit on the bank, cast a line, kick back, relax, soak in the sunshine. Let the current carry my blues away. No cell phone, left it in the truck. The only thing on my mind is how many I might catch today. Everybody else wants to argue over life and politics, but I think I'll just fish. Hey, I think I'll just fish. Thank you. And yeah, you can find that on all streaming, and check out the music video on YouTube and my Facebook page at Adam Crabtree Music. All right, so this one here, I told my little boy before I left I'd sing this one. I wrote this one, like I said, I wrote this one about my son. We lost his mama about 3 years ago to type 1 diabetes. She was only 22, and right after that, at 7 months old, he got diagnosed with cerebral palsy. So he's down there with her grandparents right now. So I wrote this song about me and my little boy Waylon. It's called Side by Side, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I woke up around 7 every morning. My little one wanting to start the day. I go and pick him up, get a smile, and he's already ready to play. I put on the coffee as the new day begins, and I get ready to start this journey again. No, this ain't a short road that we're traveling down. A lot of twists and turns sometimes are hard to get around. Well, it'll take a little longer to get where we want to go. It may not be tomorrow, and it can feel a little slow, but we'll strap in and go on this ride and do it side by side. There are times where it's harder than to stay under the covers, but you take a deep breath and get back on your feet. 'Cause even when we get knocked down, no, we'll never be beat. No, this ain't a short road that we're traveling down. A lot of twists and turns sometimes are hard to get around. Well, it'll take a little longer to get where we want to go. It may not be tomorrow and it can feel a little slow, but we'll strap in and go on this ride and do it side by side. No, this trip won't be an easy one, but me and you together will take on anything that comes. No, this ain't a short road that we're traveling down. A lot of twists and turns sometimes are hard to get around. Well, it'll take a little longer to get where we want to go. It may not be tomorrow and it can feel a little slow, but we'll strap in and go on this ride. Yeah, we'll strap in and go on this ride and do it side by side.
Thank you.
This one you can also find, again, on all streaming services. I talked about my wife and when we got married after 9 months, because I just knew about that. My dad always said he knew he was going to marry my mama after the first date, so that song popped in my head, and it's called The Heart Knows, so I hope you guys enjoy it. They told us we were too young, didn't know what we were doing. Slow down, wait, you got time. But of course we didn't listen, we just kept on going. And before too long you were walking down the aisle. Your daddy didn't like it, my mama said don't rush, but you just can't help when you find the one. No, it didn't take years, it took 2 minutes to know I didn't want life without you in it. It was all over when you said hello. I wasn't gonna waste any time for me to be yours or you to be mine. Everyone told us to take it slow, but the heart knows when it knows. And now it's been a few years since we said I do. And yeah, we've had our ups and downs, but we've always made it through. And I can thank the good Lord a million times, but it wouldn't be enough for him bringing you into my life. It didn't take years, it took 2 minutes to know I didn't want life without you in it. It was all over when you said hello. I wasn't gonna waste any time for me to be yours, you to be mine. Everyone told us to take it slow, but the heart knows when it knows. Oh, I know we've got a lot to learn, but baby, I wanna learn it with you. 'Cause it didn't take years, it took 2 minutes to know I didn't want life without you in it. It was all over when you said hello. I wasn't gonna waste any time for me to be yours or you to be mine. Everyone told us to take it slow. Everybody said that we should take it slow, but the heart knows when it knows. Thank you.
Our next performance will be from Debbie Grogan. Grogan will be doing tributes to her heroines in her life. And you can always hear Debbie singing locally here anytime Imagine Performing Arts has a song to sing.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted, and then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why should I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world could I do? Oh, crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. And I'm crazy for crying, and crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. And I'm crazy for crying, and crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's called Muskrat Love. Muskrat, muskrat, candlelight, doing the town and doing it right in the evening. It's pretty pleasing. Muskrat Susie, Muskrat Sam, do the jitterbug at Muskrat Land in the shimmy. Sam is so skinny, and they whirl and they twirl and they tango, singing and jinging a tango, floating like the heavens above. Looks like Muskrat Love. Nibbling on bacon, chewing on cheese. Sam says to Susie, honey, would you please be my missus? Susie says yes with the kisses. Now he's ticked out a fancy, rubbing her nose, muzzle to muzzle. Now anything goes as they wiggle. Sue starts to giggle, and they whirl and they twirl and they tango, singing and jinging a jango, floating like the heavens above. Looks like muskrat love. And they whirl and they twirl and they tango, singing and jinging a jango, floating like the heavens above. Looks like muskrat love. Do 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 Thank you. Thank you. Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the works thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe display. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When Christ shall come with shouts of adoration and take me home, oh, joy shall fill my heart. Then I shall bow in humble adoration and there proclaim my God, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art, how great thou art, how great thou art. Thank you.
And next we have Carla Beard, who will bringing to us once again our old friend, Mrs. Carnahan.
Hi, I'm Carla Beard, and when I retired from teaching, I decided to write some stories about teaching. I invented a character and I invented a town. This is the first Mrs. Carnahan story. Hi, I'm Margaret Carnahan, and I teach math at Hamptonville High School. You know, over at the high school, we've been cracking down on kids who are smoking and vaping in the restrooms. It's just getting out of hand. So all the teachers were assigned what we called potty patrol. We had to stand at the door of the restroom between classes to prevent smoking. And it was working pretty well in the school, but there were some times when a teacher just couldn't get to their assigned restroom door in the few minutes that we had between classes. So there were some students who were still smoking and vaping. And I'll admit, I was having trouble getting to my potty patrol assignment right after my 5th period calculus class. This one student, Jordan James, he would stop by my desk at the end of the lesson every day for like 2 weeks, always with a really good question. And we would talk until the bell rang and I would miss my potty patrol. And do you know Jordan? Jordan has a great mind for mathematics. He's planning a career in electrical engineering. I think he'll be really good at it. So I wasn't getting to potty patrol because I was talking to Jordan. And down the hall, some girl was smoking in that bathroom. Well, Mr. Seymour was not very happy with me, and I can't blame him. He sent me 3 emails about potty patrol during those 2 weeks, and he personally came up to my room on Friday morning to talk to me about it. He said some girls were complaining about the smoke, and it was pretty much happening every day. Well, I told him about Jordan and how he was really interested in mathematics, and I really wanted to encourage him. And Mr. Seymour seemed to understand, but he still wanted me to get down the hall to potty patrol. I mean, really, help a student understand mathematics, the language with which God has written the universe. Or go tell some girl to stop smoking. I mean, really, which choice would you make? But anyway, it was Friday, and the kids came to class right after lunch buzzing. Apparently, Jordan's girlfriend, Jenny Hansen, broke up with him at lunch. It was quite a scene. Apparently, Jenny went so far as to insult everything about Jordan and called his car a rust bucket. Well, they were all talking about it, and then Jordan walked in, and it got really quiet. Jordan was quiet, too. But about halfway through class, it was like he remembered something, and he started smiling, and he started paying attention to the lesson, and it was like the old Jordan was back. After class, he stopped by my desk again, but just long enough to say he really appreciated all my help the past couple of weeks, but he had to go. And I said, "That's fine, Jordan, that's what I'm here for." He went out the door and it dawned on me, I had time to scoot down the hallway to potty patrol. As he walked out the door, I heard him say, "I might be driving a rust bucket now, but someday I'm going to drive a Tesla." You got to admire that kind of attitude. I scooted down the hall. I had my coffee cup in my hand, and I thought, I'm going to get there to potty patrol. And I stepped in, and it was awful. You know, people who smoke just have no idea how bad they smell to people who don't smoke. But I immediately had a problem. As a teacher, if you're going to assign detention, you have to catch the student butt in hand, so to speak. Now, how can I do that in the girls' restroom when they're all in their stalls and the doors are shut? So I stepped over to the sink and I started rinsing out my coffee cup. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I don't know what made me think of it, but I filled up my coffee mug, I stepped over to the stall, and I dumped it out over the top of the restroom stall. And there was a shriek, and the door opened, and a girl suddenly recognized who I was and decided she wasn't going to be quite as angry as she thought. And it was Jenny Hansen. And that's when I realized Jordan James wasn't asking me questions about calculus because he loved mathematics. He was stalling for time so his girlfriend could have a smoke in the bathroom. I guess Jenny forgot about that when she dumped him. She stood there dripping wet, butt in hand, giving me the look of death. And all I could say was, "I smelled smoke. I figured there must be a fire." By the way, I saw Jordan later in the day. He didn't have any questions for me, but he did kind of grin. Thank you.
And on behalf of Imagine Performing Arts, we'd like to thank you all for being here. Good evening.